Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to 2020. Happy New Year to you all. We are just on a little cruise here up through the mountains. We are, of course, at home, so I'm sure you can see all those mountains behind us. Today we thought we would do a little video that is a bit of a look back at 2019 for us. We see a lot of people doing this, and I like watching them. I think we both do. It's 2 days into 2020, and yeah, let's take a little look back at our favourite photos from 2019. Right over here to the camera to see how bright it is. Right.
It's cold!
It is cold! There is something different about Irish winters.
It's
just
cold.
Oh, and it's like damp, but it does look pretty cool, I must say. Cloudy, but it's not raining, which is always a bonus.
Yeah, which is surprising.
But anyway, 2019 was an interesting one for us.
It was the year, as you know, that we set off on our travels and we kind of got into a whole new world of photography.
We did. The whole street photography, travel photography thing was something we really loved. I think we kind of figured it out when we were in Canada. It was something we enjoyed, but actually going to new places, new countries, new cities, new islands, and trying to capture everything that's going on, including some pics of ourselves through the lens, is so cool. Something I love doing.
Yeah. So now we're going to have a look back at some of our favourite pictures from 2019. Did we say we're going to pick 3 each?
Yeah, 3 each. It's hard because there's so many of them, and we actually had to take quite a look through, and I still don't know how happy I am with just picking 3, but this video can't go on for 30 minutes and we can't pick them all. So
who wants to go first?
You go first. What is your favourite pic, or one of your favourite pics from 2019?
I'm gonna count down from 3, so in order, like 3, 2, 1. My third favourite picture that I took was when we were in Vietnam. So we went on the Mekong Delta tour with Les Reeves, and we were in the rice fields. Do you remember?
Yeah, this was one of our favourite videos, I think, that came out of our travelling.
And we were in the rice fields and we were like going through the tour and they were telling us about all of these different things there. We didn't know what to take pictures of. We were like, oh my god, there's so much stuff here.
It was very quick, fast paced.
Everything was going very fast. What do we take a picture of? So we, of course, were taking pictures of each other. And then I just kind of like turned around and there was like this really cool long straight strip and like rice corn things on the side, and I just turned around, rice fields, and I saw this mom with her little daughter, and she had her by the hand, and they were just like right at the end of the scene, I suppose, and I just turned around and thought, oh my god, what a great pic. Literally lifted the camera so fast and just captured it, and that is one of my favourite pictures.
I think that's the thing. I mean, I don't really think that comes under street photography, but it's the exact same thing. You're capturing something that's happening. It's not planned. You're in, like, literally in the middle of a rice field. Yeah, that's the fun thing about street photography, is you can capture those things and it makes you remember that exact moment.
Exactly.
And it's just a really cool pic, and yeah, sometimes you don't have time to set everything up, you just have to snap it. So you hope everything's in focus and everything, but sometimes even if it's not, it's still a cool picture.
Yeah, I really wish I could like know who that person was and be like, hey, I captured this pic of you. It's pretty cool, do you want it? Yeah, it was a pretty cool pic, I like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with, I don't have these in order because I couldn't hardly pick 3, so I'm just gonna pick the first one that I thought in my head was definitely one of the ones that was like a standout one, and it's actually from Vietnam too, and it's the couple pic of us in the Saigon Tower. What was the name of the tower again?
The Sky Deck?
The Sky Deck. The Saigon Sky Deck, because couple pics are not easy to get. We found that out even before we went travelling, when we were in Canada too. We realised that the time and it's just a little more awkward. It's not as easy to pick the camera up and snap a pic when neither of us are behind the lens. So that was probably one of my favourite pics of us. There isn't as many as we would like, but that one I couldn't be more happy with because of the view. When we got up there, I just thought that this has to be a couple pic here. The view's too cool. There's nobody
I actually
here.
think it was my idea, but okay.
Was it? It
Yeah,
was a
I
cool
think it
pic.
was.
We had to set it up. We did get some people interested in what we were doing.
Yeah,
Everybody
of
was like
course.
waiting to each side so they didn't block the camera. But that's definitely one of my favourite pics from our travels because it sums up everything. We're both travelling together. We're both experiencing these cool views.
Yeah.
We were in a big iconic building in the middle of Ho Chi Minh, which, yeah, I really liked. I liked how the picture turned out. And yeah, it was fun to do it.
That's a good one.
How cold are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Can't feel my ears. Wait, can you ever feel your ears? Yeah, they're very stingy right now. I would say I'm a solid 9.
Solid 9?
That's cold.
What temperature is it?
I don't know.
Does it say in the car? 6 degrees, people. 6 degrees. That's a cold ass day.
I mean, 6 degrees for some people probably isn't cold, but there's something colder about this cold.
It sure is.
So my second favourite picture is probably when we went to Taiwan. So nighttime photography is not something we do a lot of, but we went to Taiwan, and at night it doesn't really seem like night because there's so much lights, there's so much going on, there's night markets and street stalls and everything's so bright, so it didn't really feel like night, but it was really cool. So we went out and we tried to take some nighttime pictures of like the street stalls and the street foods.
All the street food.
my mouth's not working anymore. And I think it was the first picture I captured that night of the guy at the street stall. And when I captured it, I thought, that's pretty cool. Didn't think anything of it until we went home and edited it, put our preset on it.
Sure did.
And I was like, yes, that is a good picture. So that picture really taught me a valuable lesson that pics do not reach their full potential until you edit them.
Very true. Sometimes. God, it is cold. Okay, so my next choice, I actually changed this last second. I had a couple in mind and I decided that this one was just too good, or this set of pics was too good. So if you have been following our videos recently, you would have seen our trip north in the Philippines. We went north, we went to Baguio, we went to La Union, and we went to Vigan. And in Vigan was one of the places that we captured a lot of pics, and we just loved the vibe there. Something completely different. Is like that old Spanish kind of horse and cart, cobble street vibe. And when we got, well actually before we got there, I kind of had in my head, like, I want to capture a few pics that really tells the story of this place and people can say, oh, they'll get the vibe instantly when they see those pics. I did manage to get 2 pics which I think did exactly that. There was a lot of horses and carts, and I managed to, when we were on the little cobble streets, get behind one, get a shot straight, almost not through the little hole in the back window, but of the entire back of the cart with the horse's legs at the bottom and everything. And I thought that just summed up what Vigan is, even the colours and everything in it, the way I edited it. I think just sums up Vigan. And there was another pic with it of the wheel of the cart just rolling over the cobblestones, and it was kind of what I had in my head, even though I didn't know exactly what I wanted before I left. I think that was what I imagined in my head. It just came out, I got the pic, and yeah, really happy with it.
So hang on a minute, you're picking 2 pictures?
It was a set of pics.
Cheater.
I posted them on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, here's the link.
They
Chris
come
Mack
together.
_ visual.
they're-
They come as a pair, and I posted them both as a pair because I think it just worked together. So yeah, that's my second choice. Oh, cold. Okay, so what is your final
Well,
choice of pic?
actually, for this last pic, I think you should go first because
Okay.
I'm going to end on a cracker.
Okay, so the next pic that I have chosen is gonna be this one from Vietnam as well. This was from the, what do you call that boat tour again?
The Mekong Delta.
The Mekong Delta boat tour. And I think that this sums up travel photography, or at least it does for me. We were on this boat, we were probably going about 40 or 50 mile an hour on that boat at full speed. I think I got this one at full speed, and I just was trying to get some snaps. There was actually another photographer on the boat with us, and he was getting some pics too, and I had this camera which has the ridiculous 600mm zoom on it, which is crazy, and I just whipped the camera up when we were going full speed because I seen a guy just sitting outside his house, which was right on the water, eating his breakfast. It looked like some cereal or something. No idea what it was, but I picked it up, snapped the pic, and I had to check it again because when I took it I thought we're going way too fast. I don't think I had the shutter high enough to get that, and when I checked it, it was promising.
It was literally crazy. Like, the story behind this photo is what makes this photo so good.
And then I went in when we got back again to edit it, done a few adjustments, threw a preset on it, and
it's
end it
so
up
epic.
with the end result. My hand is shaking because it's so cold and this thing's
like
heavy.
Just this little Vietnamese man just out on his, it was one of those like stilt houses out
Yeah,
in the
he was
water.
literally on the water. I think you can see it in the pic.
Yeah,
I think the water is visible in the pic, and well, my hands are really shaking. I need to switch hands. Yeah, the pic is just exactly what I hoped it would have been when I took it, and yeah.
How you captured that still
yeah, I still don't quite get it, but
great pic.
That is travel photography.
So now we're going to move on to my favourite pic
And what is it?
the whole of the 6 months that we've been travelling. I took this pic and I love it. I'm so proud of it. And actually a lot of you guys, when we posted it, wrote to us and said, wow, this is so cool. Like, you really summed up the Philippines, because that's where this picture was. It was actually in Cebu, when we went to Cebu City.
It was. There's a little dog over there.
Hey, he's cute. He's peeing.
Labrador.
His owner's calling him.
Okay, what is this
pic? For the
pic?
first time, we decided to just go around and do a photography travel video. That was like our first travel photography vlog. And we just went around Cebu City and tried to capture a little bit of it. And I saw this jeepney going past, and it was so good because we were getting video footage at the same time. So I was videoing the jeepney. The jeepney was going past, and there was a little girl and a little boy sitting at the window of the jeepney, and they both just kind of like looked at us like this as the jeepney went past because they were curious as to what we were doing.
Was it not just the boy?
No, there was a girl as well.
Was?
There was a girl as well. You'll see it probably in the video footage. So I was videoing that, and as they both looked out the window, I thought, oh my god, this is an excellent picture. So I was scrambling with the camera to try and change settings to take pictures.
We were trying to video this too at the same time.
Exactly. And the jeepney was going past, and I was going, no, wait. And it kind of slowed down in a little bit of traffic.
Yeah.
And then I just like kind of zoomed really, really far and snapped the picture, and at that exact moment the little boy turned around again and just looked out the window.
As you took the picture. It's crazy.
It was just one of those moments. It was a glorious moment where I thought, yes, that is an amazing picture. It just summed up that whole day for me. The Philippines, the jeepney, the little Filipino boy. It's one of my favourite pictures.
It is probably one of the best shots that we captured during our travels. Really cool pic. My hand is simply shaking too much.
I'll try and hold it for the next 30 seconds. So that's definitely my top pick of 2019. I think it's a good one.
I think that's a good selection of pics. To sum up, at least what we've tried to do is pick pictures that kind of sum, or at least cover a little bit of everything. Us, where we were, a few different areas,
culture,
and also
food, all of that stuff,
and travel photography itself. Yeah, I think there is a few honourable mentions.
Because it's hard to pick just 3, right?
We were also in Krabi in Thailand. We got some sweet coffee. Stopped at one of the best coffee shops we've ever been at. Still, after all our travels, it's
the best.
It might be my favourite. We got this little pic of coffee.
Yeah.
And also, it was either the same day or the day before, I got this pic which was almost in my list. It wasn't until I changed my mind last second, of this boat in Old Krabi Town, which was just chilling in the water. I don't know, it was obviously,
it's like a sunken boat.
It was sunken kind of, and I just thought, this is too cool, I have to take a pic of this. And it still is one of my favourite pics. I don't know really why, but I shot it through the trees, and yeah, just my type of pic.
Another one of my favourites is also a portrait of a little Thai boy who, when we went to Chiang Mai, do you remember? That was a good one.
Yes.
I do love portrait pics, I think. We went to Chiang Mai, and to the Pai Gate there was lots of people taking pictures, and there was just
look at your angle. This is why you can't hold the camera. You're too damn low.
I'm too low. It's so
You're too
heavy.
low, and it just goes down and down and down and down.
It's so heavy. There was just this one little boy just there playing the violin, He was like obviously busking or just like entertaining the crowd, and yeah, I just captured this shot of him very quickly, and it's a pretty striking shot. Okay, it's getting really cold, and it's actually getting dark, so
we're losing light. There's a nice orange glow though, and I would like to take some pics, but it's getting, look at the glow. Anyway, absolutely freezing, but hopefully you guys enjoyed those pics. Hopefully you enjoyed that year, to be honest.
A little review of, well, really it was only 6 months of 2019.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were in Canada for the first half, but yeah, the last 6 months, still the main part of 2019 for us.
Yeah, we had so much fun starting our travel journey and taking lots of really good travel pics. Here's to 2020 to taking lots more. We have lots of destinations for this year, lots of exciting stuff.
Also got a few new little gadgets and a few new ideas for videos that we will continue to do throughout the year. We just love travel photography, we love capturing areas, and also we love making the little films that we do from time to time too, and we've tried to combine that all into videos that we can do regularly, and we've thought a little bit about it, and yeah, some cool stuff coming, so stay tuned. Follow us on our Instagrams as well to see all those pics, or at least most of them. The rest are in our videos.
Isn't that going to make this video next year so much harder? Because we're going to have so many pictures.
Yeah, it is, but it's always good to have a lot to look back on, and it just makes your trip when you capture the whole thing and get to look back on it and have good vibes.
It brings it all back just from looking at those.
It does, and that's exactly what we try to do when we're doing it, and hope that we can do going forward. So before we literally
freeze to death,
we're gonna go back home. I'm gonna stick the kettle on and make some tea.
Okay. That sounds good.
So hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. Happy New Year to you all. Hope you all had a great Christmas holidays, and look forward to stuff that is all coming in 2020.
If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.
Take it easy.
Don't be a stranger.
It's freezing.